Awakening with Brahma Kumaris.
Namaskar. Welcome to Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. You're watching Healer Within. Welcome, sister.
Om Shanti.
Sister, I was just remembering that when I was a child, I read somewhere that someone asked a little boy, "Where is God?" So, and if you show me where God is, I'll give you 2 apples. And the child replied, "You show me where He is not, and I'll give you 10 apples." So, from that age, it's in my mind, that God is everywhere, God is in everything, God is always watching, God is doing, noting down everything you think, you write. And the teachers used to say, God is watching you, my child, wherever you go, even if you're alone. Means a fear that He is watching you, as if God never saw that anything good in me.
But again, here the intention with which this was being said was very pure. It's to keep people on the path of right action, to let them remember that the higher power is always watching them. It's like nowadays in shops or in organizations, you have the CCTV and the boss in his room is watching you. And the best part is when the camera is there, even if the boss is not watching, but I know that the boss may be watching, I will continue to perform the right action. Intention was only that. God is watching you. So it's like God's camera here, wherever you're going, everywhere, whatever you think, whatever you speak, whatever you do, God is watching you. And God is the one then finally who writes down all your actions, and then He will give you the fruit of your actions, which means He will write the destiny. Now, if I know this and if I firmly believe this, today many of us hear this, we say we believe it, but finally when we live our life, we don't live our life according to that, because otherwise the world would be a beautiful place. Nobody would make a single wrong act if they really, really believed that God was watching them. If you really believe God is watching you, you won't do a single wrong act, and you will always fear that He is watching and He is deciding your destiny for it. But when it was said or taught to souls, the intention was only this: don't lie, don't cheat, don't do anything wrong. When evil in society, small wrong acts of dishonesty or cheating or anger, when they must have started, the priests, the saints, the ones who were wanting to keep everybody still united and in harmony and pure, must have said this with that intention. So intention very pure. Now at that time, another belief system was floated in society, again for the protection of society. God is in everybody. So remember now, whoever you talk to, you're talking to the God in them. And God is in you and you're talking to the God in them. Now, if I firmly believe this, God is in me and I'm talking to the God in you, so how will I talk to you?
Like I'm speaking with God.
Right. And how would I speak to God? Accurate, perfect, beautiful words. So with the intention that our behaviors should be good to each other, we were said, God is in everybody, God is in everybody. God is even in the animals, which means don't do any harm to the animal. God is even in every object here. Don't do any harm to any object. God is in every object there. So intention was so pure. But now I need to ask myself, what is the truth? One is something is being said just to protect me and to keep me on the right path. But today I have to see whether it's the truth, because I am now on the journey of establishing and developing a very beautiful connection with God. So I need to know very accurately, who is He? What does He do? What are His qualities? And where does He stay?
In spite of telling everyone that God is in every animal, every plant, and everybody, still it did not work.
Like we saw last time, initially things work. When we wore the ring for the first time, we kept the awareness, this ring is going to do this for me. After some days, any external thing which is not a true experience will not last for very long. Similarly, this belief Initially, when it must have been told to everybody with a very pure intention, people very innocently must have believed it and continue to believe it even today. Believed it. But now, after let's say 500 years or 1000 years, we're not living it. We just say, yes, we believe God is in everybody. And yet, look at our actions and words with everybody. So like you said, even if we believed it, can we say we believe it? If I believe something, then I will live accordingly, na? Which means I'm saying it, but I'm not really believing it. Why am I not believing it? Why am I not believing this concept that God is in everybody? Because I've never felt Him inside me. I've never experienced it, and so I'm not living it. Had I experienced God inside me and God inside everybody, I would have lived my life accordingly. Because I would have seen God is in you. I would have been able to feel God in you. Like when we were talking earlier, that when we meet saints, when we meet a priest, somebody a very pure soul, do we talk badly to them ever? Can we be rude to them? Can we ever be harsh and nasty to them? No, not because somebody has told me that they are a pure soul, but because I feel it that they are a pure soul. I feel their purity. I don't need anybody to tell me that here this is a pure soul, talk nicely to them. I feel like talking nicely to them. I feel like respecting them. Why am I feeling like respecting them? Because I can feel their purity.
They say, they command respect.
Yes, because of their personality. Similarly, if someone said God is in everybody, so what should have I felt? When I
God.
was interacting with people, I should have felt God in people while interacting to them. If I will feel God in you right now, forget what I'll feel inside me. That's another important thing.
But same way, sister, like you said in the earlier episodes, every soul has the qualities of peace, love, and knowledge and purity.
Purity, yeah.
And I am peace, I am purity, I am knowledge, I am love.
Right.
So then why don't I feel it in everyone?
Why were we feeling it in the saint? See, when two souls meet, both are carrying their aura, their energy field. When we meet a saint, their aura of positivity is much, much higher than our aura. So they influence us, right? When we come in their presence, their aura influences us. And this happens with any two souls when we meet. When any two souls will interact, one's state of mind will influence the other. Always. I can say, oh, I was feeling very low, and then I met them, and I'm feeling very nice. Means you were in a good mood. I was feeling very low, but when I met you, your good mood overpowered me. It could happen the other way around. I'm feeling very nice, but you're in a foul mood, and I say, I was in such a good mood, and now after meeting them, I'm feeling horrible. It all depends who overpowers who, and that will depend on whose energy field is more powerful. Let's say you're strongly positive and I'm negative, but your power of positivity is very strong, not just little positive, but very positive, then your positivity will overpower me. But if you're little positive, but I'm strongly negative, then my negativity will overpower you. So when I meet a saint, they are highly pure. Their purity level is very high compared to where I'm standing. So I'll automatically feel that. Now let's think of it. Suppose one day we meet God. Suppose I meet God somewhere, in someone. What will I experience? If I can experience purity in a saint, if I can even experience purity in a child, if I meet God somewhere, will I not come to know what purity is there, what love and compassion is there? Will I need somebody else to tell me? No, God is in him, please talk nicely to him. Now people are telling me God is in him, God is in him, God is in him. But when I interact with them, I get anger.
You said in the earlier episodes that we are pure.
Right.
We are love.
Right.
We are peace. Then why can't I see it?
But we are not using it.
Same way, if God is within you, I can't see it.
Yeah.
So both
now,
ways you can't see.
No. Now when I meet you, you have two set of sanskars. You have purity and all those sanskars, but you also have your acquired sanskars. of anger or hurt, whatever. So we have a bundle of our original sanskars and we have a huge bundle of our acquired sanskars. And so when people meet us, depending on what consciousness we are in, if we are not using our original sanskars, what are they going to get from us? Our acquired sanskars. But if God is in me, God doesn't have any acquired sanskars. What is God?
So I have both,
God and?
God and the evil.
Okay.
So
Suppose
evil is higher.
evil means who?
Okay, my acquired ones. The way you say that purity is there, but my acquired sanskars overshadow my purity. Same way my evil overshadows my godliness.
Godliness is in me is accepted because godliness means the qualities of God.
So I, the soul,
Yeah.
I'm not using God within me, but I'm using the evil one.
I am not using God within me, which means God is here inside me, and my negative sanskars are also there inside me.
The acquired
and
ones.
Acquired ones. And I'm saying I, the soul, suppress God and use my acquired sanskars. Right? This is what most of us are saying. At times, God gets awakened. You know, when I'm nice.
It's my choice.
It's my choice.
I use God's qualities and God, awaken God. They say Ram or Ravan.
Right. Now when I say Ram or Ravan, yeah, God and Satan, God and evil, I'm saying as if they're two different entities. And I'm a third entity.
And I have the choice to use whatever
I have the choice when to awaken God and when to awaken or when to use evil, which means I am more powerful than
God and the
God
evil.
and evil. God, Almighty authority, most powerful, Supreme Soul. And now the Supreme Soul is inside me, and I, the soul, choose when to use him and when not to use him. Today, if I go and meet a saint and they're so pure, can I suppress their purity?
But when my father says to do good or bad, and I choose bad, that means am I powerful, more powerful than my father?
No, Father is outside. Father is here.
Father's job is just
I
to
am
tell
here.
you.
Yes, so Father.
That's what in sitting inside,
Absolutely.
there is something, somebody saying don't do this, and evil says do this.
Okay, so if God is sitting inside me and he's saying don't do this or do this, but God is sitting inside me, right? Let's take for example not God, some very, very pure soul, say one of those saints who are very pure, that soul from that body comes and sits inside me. Just to play this role of telling me what to do,
What
what
not
not
to do.
to do, and then I choose whether to listen to them or not to listen to them. Okay, but when that pure soul comes and sits inside here, their purity, even if they're saying right, wrong, or even if they're not saying anything, their purity, their vibrations, will they be experienced and radiated out to others? When I go and sit in the presence of a saint, even if they don't speak a word, and there are many who are always in silence, they don't speak a word.
Well,
But
you're right. I was just thinking that so many people, so many saints told me that if you have to follow the path of spirituality, then you'll have to change your food habits and drinking habits, what to drink and what not to eat and all that. But right now, while talking to you, I understand that if in their presence, I could never do.
in
That
their
means if
presence you
he
could.
or
No, but that is also different. In their presence you cannot do, that is okay, acceptable. But if they are present inside me, will their presence be felt? That is very important.
By whom?
Let's say,
Presence felt by the other person or me?
no, by me, yes, but what about other people? Will they feel it? If a pure soul comes and sits inside me here,
Yeah, if I use that purity of that pure
it's not
soul.
about you using it. If a pure soul, when a soul is inside a body, I, the soul, am sitting here. Now let's say I'm sitting here. I, the soul, am sitting here. Will my vibration not be there?
Yeah.
I'm not using. Okay, I use it when I speak, when I do an act, but my vibration is there, no? Similarly,
I
when
was
we...
thinking when I use the evil, the vibration of evil shows, and when I use the good, the vibration of the good shows.
Vibration doesn't get created only when you use a quality.
You mean to say it should be there every time?
It's not, it should be there. It's always there. Meet anybody and you can feel people.
Then it should be half half I should look evil, half I should look
No,
God.
our vibration is a sum total of everything that we carry. It's that is the energy field. No, that's the aura. What is the aura of a person? Aura of a person is not different layers. Okay, this is one line of purity, one line of peace, one line of anger. No, aura of a person is the overall
Personality.
personality. Now, if a person is very, very pure, their aura is very light in color. And that's why when we see the photographs of deities or saints, they draw a white circle. Not that they were carrying a white circle, but that's a symbol that their aura was very light, means pure soul. Now, if we get our aura photography done, we're going to get different colors, ranging from maybe cream to yellow to dark yellow to light blue, dark blue, purple, grey, and very, very dark. Now, this means the overall purity of that soul. Now, if another very pure soul comes and sits inside here, it's not about what they say to me, what they don't say to me. It's not about when I use them, when I not use them. It's they are here. So their purity will be there. If God comes and sits inside me, one, I cannot suppress God because God is supposed to be more powerful than me. So this thing that, oh, I'll put him down, I'll choose him when I want, and when I choose him, I'm very nice. No. If God is inside me, God's vibrations, God's values, God's qualities will automatically get radiated out.
I read in a book where they answered this question saying that if you see Earth and the sun is so big that when you cut your nails, a small little piece of that nail,
Right.
that is the Earth versus a huge
True.
pot
Right.
where we fill water in.
That's
So-
the measurement of the earth versus the sun.
Yeah, sun is so huge,
Right.
and Earth is so small.
Absolutely.
Still, a small little cloud, it makes it dark.
Because of the distance here now. What size of the sun do we see? According to us, the earth is very big. If we had to see from here, the earth is very big. And what size of the sun do we see? One coin size looking from here? That's because of the distance. But now if the sun had to be here, then what will happen? So now I need to understand this. If God is inside me, forget about what people around me will feel. How will I feel if God comes and starts staying inside me?
Pious, beautiful, serene.
Definite. Ocean of peace sitting inside me. Ocean of love sitting inside me. Almighty authority, all powerful, sitting inside me. The one who unconditionally accepts everybody, sitting inside me. And today I, stressed, angry, saying, give me 1 minute of peace. Let me sit peacefully for 1 minute at least. Give me one drop of love. What is the ocean sitting inside me? Where's the ocean? So I need to really stop and ask myself. And if God is inside me, then God is inside everybody. If God is inside everybody, how would this world be? Imagine, everyone is God
They
in
call
action.
it Devlok in Hindi.
God in action on this planet. Everyone is God. How would everybody's act be? How would everybody's karma
Heaven.
be? Yeah, heaven, a perfect world. And today we are,
In hell.
yeah, someone is killing somebody, someone is cheating somebody. God in one is doing it to the God in the other. God in me is cheating you, and the God in you can't even protect you. Where do we bring him down to? Yes, taught to me the very pure intention, be nice to everybody, so I was taught. God is in everybody. Actually, what is in me? Like you said earlier, God is in me and evil is also in me. Why are we saying this? God is in me and evil is also in me? Because I have qualities of God also in me and qualities of the evil, or the evil qualities also in me. Because I have original, pure, peace, love, bliss, this also in me
And the acquired
and
ones.
the acquired. So I of course have both. I have both, but not that I have God and I have evil. It's like a child has a mother and a father, and the child will say, I have the qualities of the mother also, and I have the qualities of the father also. If, let's say, mother is very, very calm, very peaceful, father is little aggressive, child says, I have this also, I have this also. Sometimes I use the nature of the mother, sometimes I use of the father. But that doesn't mean the mother is in me and the father is in me. Mother's qualities are in me, father's qualities are in me. They're two different things. And like we said, generation to generation passing down, meaning got changed. So I have God's qualities in me. Of course I have, because God, ocean of love, I'm a loveful soul. God, ocean of peace, I'm a peaceful soul. So I'm child of God, soul and supreme soul. So obviously I'll have all his qualities. And evil, I say, for my acquired sanskars. So now I understand that I have both and I choose. It makes perfect sense. And then I can say, I have godliness. You know, when we use our goodness, it's so close to God's quality that we feel we have used God.
Godliness.
And because it's rare compared to when we are using our acquired sanskars. Today we are using our acquired sanskars more than our original sanskars. So whenever we feel nice and then we just do some benevolent act, it's difficult to accept that this was me, you know, because I'm mostly a different type. And so when that godliness is actually the goodness in me, when the goodness in me comes out into action, or I feel that divinity in me, I don't say it's my goodness, I say it's the godliness. And when I say it's the godliness, the next thing I say it's God inside me. But let us understand this is the goodness in I, the soul, because every soul is originally good, originally pure. And when I experience divinity, it's my own divinity. And I can experience it anytime I want. But when I experience it, I should accept religion, because it gave us that deep belief system. God is very superior, and we are, you know, in Hindi we say, Neech hai, papi hai, kapti hai. I am the sinner. Everyone said we are sinners, so we always look at us as impure, impure. And so when I experience divinity or purity, I don't even, not even ready to accept that this could be mine, because I am impure. No one taught me that I am a pure soul. If I understand now that I'm a pure, beautiful soul, and then I experience that purity, I will know that I'm experiencing
then I
my own
say,
quality.
I don't know how it happened. I don't know, it's some magic happened.
Yes. It was God's miracle.
God came within
Absolutely.
somewhere and He did it.
And now, similarly, when someone does something nice to me, let's say I'm in trouble and you come there just at the nick of time. Suppose I don't know you and you just come, do something which just saves me and leave from there. And I say, it was God who came and saved me.
God sent.
Yeah. God sent is different. Even if I have to say God sent, will also, I'll say, okay, because I thought God created everything, so this person was sent by God. But it was God who came in him and saved me and went. Because it was the goodness in you which came and took care of me. And goodness means it's God. So now we need to just have complete clarity. This goodness is mine, and I can start using it more often. See, if I say it's God who came, then it's nothing I can do. Then that means He comes once in a while, whenever.
I'll wait for the goodness till He comes again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe He can never come.
Maybe He can never come, maybe once a month, maybe once a year. But
He's got to take care of so many.
yes. And it's not in my hand, no, then it's when He comes. But if I understand it's my goodness, and then I now have a choice how often to use it. How often to use it?
It puts a stronger stamp saying, I am bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes, once in a lifetime, God comes in, so I become good.
Yeah. Then I am not using my own powers and my own purity and potential, because I'm not aware. You know, it's like a bank balance, which I am not aware. I've got huge, huge property, huge bank balance. And I say, I don't know, I think I'm a beggar. 1 minute of silence, 1 drop of love, please. Please give me little respect because I don't know what I have in my bank account. No one told me. Everybody said you're bankrupt and you have to beg from him or then take it from other people. How would I choose my own qualities? So God, let's explore now. Even this, we don't need to believe it. We need to think about it. Goodness is in me. Negative sanskars are also in me, and I choose which one to use. Goodness in me are the qualities which God has, but God is inside me.
Then where is God will be there in the
Yes.
next episode.
Absolutely. God's qualities are in me, and another very important thing, God's remembrance. You know, when you remember somebody, if I'm remembering somebody and I'm not thinking about anything else, I will feel as if they are
I am one
with
with.
me. They are with me. And when God's qualities are with me and God's remembrance is with me, so somebody said, I feel as if God is inside me.
Then I become one with Him because my mind stops
My mind
working.
has become one with Him. I have not become one with
Yeah.
Him. Yeah, but when it passes on, what happens? See?
I here we're talking about the soul. No?
Yes,
soul,
I, the soul.
Soul is soul. Mind is a part of soul.
Yeah, but one with Him in what sense?
In harmony.
In remembrance.
In harmony.
In remembrance.
Like they say, unki yaad mein kho gaya.
Yeah.
Means I lost myself in His remembrance.
Remembrance. Let's say your child is in America, you are here, and you are lost in his remembrance.
Don't we use the word lost in thoughts?
Lost in thoughts, which mean your mind is totally with him. But that doesn't mean you have become one with him.
But at those times, you don't even hear somebody knocking at the door.
Yes.
So
Your thoughts are completely with him. You have become one with him? No, he's there. In another place. You're in another country. Your mind is completely lost in his thoughts. Similarly, my mind is completely in God's remembrance. But God and me have become one. That is where the words, when they were passed on and on, the meanings changed.
very interesting, sister. We shall continue this in the next episode.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
If God is in everyone, then we would feel God's presence and qualities in each one. If God is in everything, the world would be a perfect place. Each soul has its original qualities and also the acquired qualities. When we use our original qualities of peace, love, compassion, we are experiencing our goodness. We thought it was godliness and felt God was in us. God is the ocean of peace, and I am a peaceful soul. Each soul has the qualities of God and the remembrance of God, but that does not mean God is inside us.
If you wish to discuss your problem or have a question to ask or want to know your nearest Rajyoga Meditation Center, write to us at awakeningwithbks@gmail.com or call us on 099 99 744 555.
Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful